2K10. So it's crazy. Like, if Lil Me were to see me now in the game, that would be amazing. I actually pay to see that.
If you have
Let's meet your Phoenix Suns.
It's almost game.
Thank you, guys. The modern NBA.
So exciting to see. No doubt about it, David. Thanks. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Alvarado in at the point. And for the Suns, Torrey Craig is out there with Durant. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Brown. And it's Allen in at the 5. Here's Alvarado. Well, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful.
Good insight. Here's Beal. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Beal dishes to KD. Back to Beal. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending. And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
That's tipped. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Brown's got the ball. Craig finds KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Alvarado. The Suns getting the bucket. And here's McCollum for 3. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Craig passes to Beal. Outside Durant. The pass to Allen. Suns moving the ball around. Beal can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Floats it up for Williamson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Kevin Durant.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
And then Durant with the dunk.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash and Maury Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Pass to Brown. Beal trying to break loose. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Beal. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns. Passes to Alvarado. Now Ingram. to the inside. And the basket by Alvarado.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Beal, the pass to Craig. Basket, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pelicans trail by 8. McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Beal. Beal with the steal. All going up court. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's McCollum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ingram passes to Williamson. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Brandon Ingram.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
For 3, Durant doesn't go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it loose. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Suns 5th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Tipped away. Pelicans trail by 10. Shot from 12. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Durant. We saw him with 39 points last game out.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Now here's McCollum. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram with it. 6 to shoot. They get it back. That shot, no good. KD passes to Brown. Beal from long range. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Here's Allen. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Allen kicks to Beal. Back to Allen. Out to KD. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Ingram right side. Baseline jumper. And there it is for him.
Oh, ridiculous is Ingram. Just toying with the defense's emotions with that ball handle.
Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Alvarado. New Orleans moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas dishes to Ingram. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball. Pelican substitution. Larry Nance Jr.
Suns leading by 8.
Herbert Jones. Trey Murphy.
Beal the pass to Craig. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Bol, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the Pelicans also making a change. Richardson, he's checked in for Ingram. Now here's McCollum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nance against Allen. And Nance kicks to Richardson. 4 on the clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Allen left side. The kick out to Brown. And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Jones. Nice defense from KD.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Allen. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Here's Beal. Outside for Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Murphy. Got a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Murphy. And here's McCollum for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Richardson outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Murphy against KD. Now here's Richardson. He's tightly guarded. And now the Suns, a fast break. And shot on the way. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's McCollum. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Over Beal. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Cullen passes to Murphy. And here's Richardson. Uncovered. Murphy can't hit.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. Now, here is Murphy. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Richardson. And again, New Orleans has no luck. It's stolen by Jones. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. To end the drought. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Alvarado in at the one spot. Now here's Durant. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Wasted no time on that one. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner three.
Out to KD. He goes up again, and it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
And taken away by Brown. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Passes it to Marshall. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Alvarado. For 3, Ingram. Beal pulls it in.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. He blocks it again. Durant kicks to Williams. Back to Durant. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Durant's got 16.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball move.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. The Suns have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Valanciunas.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Alvarado. Wall with a block.
An explosive athlete with length. Wall is a threat when he contests shots.
And he hits it and gets hacked up. The play, a 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And that one falls for Bol.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's Alvarado, covered by Wall. Ingram against Wall. Ingram kicks to Murphy. To end the run. That's tipped. Tries again. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Second team.
That one is on Bull.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now here's Ingram. Murphy with the ball. Now Bull defending. Wall with a block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Ingram's got 6. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. And it's LeVert missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
Here's Wall. Oh, as close he draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
And so John Wall nails both of them. New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Ingram. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So here's Murphy. Caris LeVert making his last shot. Here's Williamson. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
An absolute beast and close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Warren finds Wall. Back to Warren. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Wall passes to LeVert. And it's off from three-point range. Williamson with it. Williams picks him up. Williamson in the post. Working on Williams. The second effort. They get it again. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Paisley. Phoenix no good that time either. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Warren, good. Warren's got his first points in this one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Stolen by Warren. Ingram with the steal. Shot from 16. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Count that bucket. Wall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now the pass to Ingram. Here's Alvarado. Here's Williamson. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around. They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
The Pelicans have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Allen against Williamson. Over Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is, because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Cans it from downtown. KD's got 21.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Jones against Durant. Now here's Jones. D right on him. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Williamson's got 16.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Craig finds Brown. Beal from long range. That one, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. The drive by Williamson. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
McCollum outside. Pass to Jones. Allen against Williamson. It's McCollum on the wing. Shoots over Brown. That one wide left.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Outside for Durant. Over Jones. A new 14 for the Sun. And it's Brown on the follow.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Richardson outside. McCollum outside. Passes it to Richardson. Sinks the triple.
Josh Richardson.
Richardson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Here's KD. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Richardson against Beal. Rebound by the Suns. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
KD can't get it to go.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Jones. Phoenix grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Brown. Second chance effort. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some solid defense from Brown.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
The 3 from KD. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Floats it up for Williamson.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Durant just inside the line. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Brown. Jared Allen is out there with Bowl. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And that one's good. Ingram.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Beal dishes to KD. The shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
Using the pick nicely. Durant able to find the open man.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Kevin Durant. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. Ingram outside. Here's Valanciunas, and stolen by Bol. Here's Brown, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Here's Ingram. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Brown kicks to Ross. Bol with it. Working on Williamson. Phoenix no good that time either. And maybe the only weekness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Ross.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Beal. 5 to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Phoenix making some changes. Robert Williams comes in for Allen. That's Torrey Craig in for Bull. Here's Beal. Can't hit that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. For 3, Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's the Suns with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Alvarado. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Beal can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Marshall, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Poked loose. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one. Yeah, and luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns. Both free throws good for Ingram. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Now Craig. There's the pass to Wall. Back to Ross. Fires from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Alvarado. It's tipped. Ross passes to Craig, and he makes good on the layup. Craig's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Marshall. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Williams with the stop.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Murphy. Shot to stop the run. Buries it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Ross for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the middle. And then Murphy with the dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Over in the corner, Brown. Ross for three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And the basket by Murphy.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Wall passes to Craig. Outside, Wall. He kicks it to Ross. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
Back to Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Here's Alvarado. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And that one falls for Ingram. So for the Suns, Baisley's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The Suns have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by New Orleans.
Passes it to Nance. Jones against Ross. Murphy dishes to Jones. Comes up empty down low.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They get a hand on it, all with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. It's Williams high post. Here's Wall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And the Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. Ingram kicks to Richardson. Back to Ingram. Richardson against Wall. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drops in the tray. Ingram's got 14 points here in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
LeVert in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ingram with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Pass to Ross. Lobbed up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. Some changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Baisley. Kevin Durant comes in for Terrence Ross. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Karis LeVert. And a change for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in. Jones finds Ingram. Richardson outside. Here's Ingram. He's got 20. Nance outside. That one a little long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Brown throws it down.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
It's Wall with the drive. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Back to Richardson. Whoa, with a block. And now the Suns, a fast break. Durant's running and finished off by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Ingram open and close and nails it. Ingram's got 16 here in the second half.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans got in the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ingram up top. Guarded by KD. Richardson, no luck.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ingram with the steal. Dishes it to Richardson. Outside, Jones. Back to Richardson. He feeds it to Hayes. The jump hook. Phoenix grabs the miss. Brown's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And KD throws it down.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
KD against Jones for three. Richardson, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Three-point field goal.
Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Offensive rebound. Out to KD. Brown inside the line. And Jones pulls it down. New Orleans has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Nance. It's Ingram on the wing. And it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Count it.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And Ingram launches it from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jones, Josh Richardson out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Lewis in at the point. Shot clock at 3. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Allen finds Durant. The shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Jones, that's for 2. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Knocked away. And Marshall kicks to Lewis. Jones, the pass to Richardson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Williams. The kick out to Brown. Second chance shot. And he nails the jumper. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Hayes with it. He's against Williams. Hayes dishes to Marshall. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Hawkins checked in for the Pelicans.
Hawkins.
Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
And it's Wall with the ball for Phoenix. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Wall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Offensive rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Bull.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Fades away. Rebound by the Suns. Bull's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The kick out to Brown. Williams trying to break free. Kept alive. Outside Durant from deep. Williams passes to Wall. Brown outside. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Brown's got 22.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
The pass to Hawkins. Richardson against KD. Richardson outside. Just 5 to shoot to stop the drought. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And here's Wall outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And on the offensive end, Wall has been locked in, pushing out the distractions and just delivering for his team.
And Marshall kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Richardson. And here's Hawkins. Stolen by Durant. Brown the pass to Bull. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
He's such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. For New Orleans, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Richardson kicks to Lewis. Durant against Richardson. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Phoenix.
And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant. Taking it right to the hole with authority.
Lewis against Wall. Shoots from 12. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The kick out to Wall. Second shot opportunity. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant. Now with the chance to add 1 more.
And the Suns here with a different look. Allen's checked in for Williams. Paisley comes in for Bull. Karis LeVert's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Payne in for John Wall. Here's Hawkins. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And KD the bucket on the assist by LeVert. Durant's got 32 points.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Pass to Hawkins. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Allen. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. LeVert the pass to Bazley. From past the arc. And another shot.
New Orleans foul. Josh Richardson. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
That free throw, no good. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. And now the Suns, a fast break. The 3 from KD. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 35 in the game.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
He has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And Marshall kicks to Richardson. LeVert against Hawkins. Pass to Valanciunas. Five on the clock. The pass to Marshall. Inside, Lewis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good. Nance is checked in for Josh Richardson.
Lewis Jr.
And he sinks the second. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And that one, good. Durant's got 40 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Valanciunas passes to Hawkins. Here's Marshall. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern. And I'm not kidding. The league's got to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Here's Marshall. And he banks in the lane.
Marshall. Assist from.
Here's Payne.
Kyra Lewis Jr.
Outside, KD. Let's go. LeVert the pass to Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
That one is off.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Lewis with it. Pass to Marshall. Here's Nance. It's deflected, and Marshall kicks to Lewis. Another shot. Here's Payne. LeVert trying to get open. Payne can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Absolutely. The prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Nance down low. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis, and it's Bazley with the rebound. Beasley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Payne passes to LeVert over Hawkins. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes it to Hayes. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for it.
Lewis passes to Hawkins. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Hayes kicks to Lewis. On the wing, Nance. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Suns. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Phoenix has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. LeVert finds Ross, and that one drops for him.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Marshall. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That'll be his second foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Warren. Marshall passes to Lewis. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists in the game. Down low, here's Beasley. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
And stolen by Payne.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Kevin Durant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Hawkins against LeVert. And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Inside. And Ross with the slam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
To the middle, here's Beasley. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Hawkins. Nance trying to break loose. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Lewis grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that record.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.